The risk of heart attack and stroke. Key here is that there's a significantly higher risk even if a person has no existing heart condition. And the study's lead author also notes that cannabis smoke is not all that different from tobacco smoke except for the psychoactive drug THC versus nicotine. CNN's Jacqueline Howard has much more on this. Jacqueline, tell us about this. What are the researchers really finding here?
It is really interesting. What the researchers did, they looked at data on adults, those who use cannabis, those who use it daily, and those who do not use it. And what they found is that daily cannabis use is associated with a 42% increased risk of stroke and 25% increased risk of heart attack. So these are the heart health risks that we're talking about here. Now, this is just an association, not a causation, but these findings do parallel what's been seen before looking at heart disease and heart health risks and marijuana use. And it's also interesting that this study seems to point out data that's especially important for people who might have a history of heart attack and stroke and they use cannabis. So these findings just, again, kind of confirm what's been found before about the impact that daily cannabis use can have on your heart health, and using more frequently, how more frequent use can really impact your health as well.
And clarify for everyone, is this only smoking marijuana? Is this vaping? What does this mean in terms of edibles? And is there a demographic that is most impacted with this?
Yeah, so really this is for the general public. Older adults, younger adults, this association was found. And I thought it was interesting that the findings were similar as far as risks for men under the age of 55 and women under the age of 65. So again, this is no matter your age group. And we are talking about smoking and vaping. And it is interesting how the researchers specifically pointed out that smoke itself, whether you're smoking cannabis or tobacco, can really have these impacts that oftentimes we think about the impact on your lungs, but it can have impacts on your heart health as well.
All right, Jacqueline Howard, thanks so much for pulling it together for us. Appreciate it. John.